Alright, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. We are once again playing Blood on the Clocktower. We are playing an unnamed script, an uncredited script. I assume this is what Rollo has cooked for us. Rollo does not get much opportunity to storytell with our group, so I'm excited to see what he's going to cook up for us. This isn't looking that complicated of a script. Exception that Pit Hag might have some crazy shenanigans with the demons. But it's, Imp, Vigor Mortis, Fangu. We can see a lot of stuff moving around. All the big can be poisoning stuff. There is the drunk that exists. I could likely be the drunk. It's pretty possible. And then I get Fangu. Yay. There's also the Snake Charmer. So it feels like all of the high-end stuff from Sex and Violets, plus a little extra, plus some Bad Moon Rising. Gambler, Cannibal's not on Bad Moon Rising, but same vibe. Grandmother. It is a lot of the more complicated base 30 characters.
Hide all the little things in and they get them out?
Yeah, he's got a few of those. He's got his favourite one, which is like a ball, which he...
Is it a Kong? Is that what they're called?
No, that's a different thing. So a Kong's like a kind of like a ball with a hole in it, but it's weird shaped, and so you can put stuff in there.
Is that not what was just described to me?
No, a snuffle mat is like a mat with like tassels on it or something like that, where you can put the snacks
inside.
Oh, like a food maze.
Kind of.
They got to dig at it to try and get it out.
Yeah,
It's kind of like to emulate, food being in amongst like grass or whatever, and they have to sniff through the grass to find the food.
I know, I'm a cat person.
I thought he loved the snuffle mat because it was all he could do with 3 legs.
My boss and one of my coworkers and I have dogs from the same litter, and when it was their birthday, I bought them I got a set of 3 like little cakes, and we took photos of them like eating them. It was very cute.
Oh.
Do you have an Instagram account just for pets, Kate?
No, I don't. I actually hate that so much. No offense if anyone here has that.
My parents do that, and it's really cringe.
Yeah, when someone creates an Instagram for their pet and they they write captions and stuff like it's talking, hate that so much.
Oh, I love that.
I went to my favorite park today. Yeah.
Yay!
But then they do the when they write friends, they write friends. Oh my god.
That triggers me so much. Like it's the biggest ick, I swear.
Yeah.
My cousin has one for her dog. She has a cavoodle, I think, or it's an oodle of some sort.
Oh no. Such the type too.
So first of all, she's named it a Mouthy, which is probably a terrible name for a dog, because anyway, for lots of reasons that you want.
Yeah.
But mostly for behavioral reasons, right? But then like she has an Instagram account for the dog, and then but every like month or so she requests me to follow her, like so she knows I follow her, and I've rejected it each time, but I still get
Hey.
Oh my god.
Why don't you just accept her? She wants to share the dog.
Oh no, if you met my cousin.
She wants to be your friend.
Friend.
That's so funny.
Kate, you just need a fake Instagram account that you can just give it to her and she thinks she's sharing with you.
Oh my gosh. I'll make her
Yeah.
my cousin.
That's really funny. My parents have got a cav.
Cavoodle?
No oodle.
Oh.
Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So when you said cavoodle, I was like, yeah, that's wheelhouse. But it's the my kids have left the nest and I require a new baby.
Oh. There's going to be a cat though, isn't it?
Well, that would have been my preference.
Tabby is such a dog for that too.
Yes, yeah. It's literally named Princess.
Oh my god.
After the clock tower character?
No.
Yo.
No, it predates the Clocktower character by some years, unfortunately. But, cool fun fact, because my parents don't live near me at all, I had not met the dog until they had it for some time, and I came and visited them, and the dog instantly recognized me as being the same person as my dad.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, which is funny because she's normally like really scared of people, and I'm large, so I'm like, okay, I'll be chill. And she immediately was like, "Hello." I'm like, "Oh, hi, I guess."
You cool with that?
Why am
She
I the
smells
least
them.
enthusiastic person in this exchange?
Probably you smell similar, so
I don't know.
that's where dogs get their most of their
knows?
identity.
I always
have a
smell
same
horrible,
thing.
so I don't know about that.
Oh, what about that, Keith?
You're saying the whole family smells horrible.
Must do, yeah.
I have a same but different story. So my dog loves everyone. Like other than a ball of any description, like attention is her biggest currency. Like
Right,
she even
yeah.
cares very little about food, but like people, if you love her, she will just do anything you want. So when we took her up to my in-laws' property, they live on a cattle farm. Well, they have a cattle farm, and she hates the cows. She's the worst working dog in the world. And so she hates the cows. She hates the smell. She's on edge the whole time we're there. She's getting better each time, but still. And so when oh gosh, this requires too much backstory actually. But anyway,
The law
Keep going, mate. You're
episode.
doing well.
on the property, there's 2 homesteads, and my husband's parents live at one, and his aunt and uncle live at the other, and so they just both live on this 20-acre property. But the aunt and uncle are the ones that manage the cattle farm, and so they came up for lunch while we were up there, and my dog Taco, she just lost it when Carl came up, the uncle. Like she just was not having a bar of him. She wouldn't go over to him at all. He even got her a treat and tried to give it to her, and she was like growling at him, and we
Ooh.
couldn't figure it out for ages. And then we realized it's because he smells like the cows.
Cows.
Like
Yeah.
cows.
Him.
Yep.
She's
Oh,
also
fine.
a Kelpie, so this is like literally the worst thing ever.
That's so funny.
She's just the worst.
I beg thee not, cowman, disperse.
Yes. Go back, cow man.
And she still doesn't really go near him, but she doesn't react quite strongly anymore. But
How funny.
so dogs are so smart.
Honestly, if a
They
dog
are.
doesn't like someone, divorce them.
Oh, really? Oh, dog or the person, Keith?
The person, obviously. Why would you marry the dog?
Oh, good point. Well,
That's a
some
different
people do.
Surely a dog not liking a person is a big red flag.
Oh, straight up.
I have a problem where very small dogs don't like me because I'm very tall. I'm 6'5". So as soon as they sit down and they realize that I'm not giant all the time, they kind of chill out.
I feel like the opinion of a small dog shouldn't really matter that much.
Yeah, a chihuahua being angry at someone, I'm going to be less serious about.
Yeah.
So your dog's not a fan of Lord of Typhon, Kate?
No.
That's what we should do. We should have the taco detector for if it's a lot of Typhon game or not.
Yeah, just get Taco over.
It's like a new homebrew character.
Yeah.
Taco, the Lord of
I
Typhon.
played with the Grimoire GG group, and they have a fabled character, which is the Child of Destiny, where someone's kid shows up and just points at someone and goes, "That guy's the demon," and then they all execute them and the game ends because the kid's correct every time.
Aww.
What?
No shit.
Is that just we're going home now type?
And it's not even like it's myth. Like it's literally recorded on it's Twitch streamed, and the kid's got like a 90% accuracy rate. And I'm the demon, and they're like, "Yeah, look, sorry to do it to you. I know it's your first time playing with us, but prepare to die." I'm like, okay, I can't beat child.
Well, you can, but you get arrested.
Yeah, possibly. It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon. That's it.
Yeah, it's generally considered not a good move.
No.
Has anybody heard from Rolo?
So it's been taking a long time. There were some players that were away for a bit. That was
That's okay.
pinging and whatnot.
No problem.
I hate that.
I got a bad feeling that Roller might not make it through the night.
Yes, that could be what it is.
So actually,
Murdered.
I have to apologize
Did
to
you-
Josh for exactly this scenario. While we
Yes.
were fucking feathering about the princess the other day, Josh was pinging me to give me amnesiac shit.
Oh,
And I
and you
didn't realize because I was looking at my phone. You can like literally see on the camera, I'm looking at my phone and the ping is going off and I'm not noticing. And then I wake up, I'm like, damn, my amnesiac ability didn't fucking do anything. And I just slanted him the whole time. And I watched the VOD back and I'm like, oh, it's entirely my fault.
He didn't say anything?
Oh, I didn't notice until I was watching the VOD back later.
You just don't get your amenability.
Yeah, I just
No
punish
ability
my own
needed.
actions.
The Amni ability has like an addendum that's like if you do not respond to the ping, you lose your ability.
Yeah, exactly. You get a shittier ability instead. Hoisted by my own petard.
Oh boy. So summer's over.
Is it though? It was just windy today. It wasn't cold yet.
The wind was fucked.
No, I
it was
mean,
It
it's
almost blew my phone out of my hand.
Holy
as in
shit.
it is no longer the summer season.
It's Queensland. Were you up in Queensland?
Brisbane
Tully.
would like to enter
Bro
the
lives
chat.
in Tully.
Oh yeah, Brisbane. It's kind of fucked. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got cyclone.
Yeah, we got like an actual cyclone coming.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I heard
We've
about
only
that.
had like a real wind event in Sydney one time, which was a tornado in Kurnell, and it was on Boxing Day or something, and I was flying to Melbourne, and the tornado cancelled every plane after mine.
Oh man, so it was behind you. Chased you
It
out.
was apparently on the runway because they announced the cancellations while we were boarding, so I'm like, okay, but I guess it was fine. Like maybe if you were just turning north instead of south, it was a problem or whatever. I could then point at it and go, "That's the tornado."
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
sounds like your plane didn't do any loop-de-loops.
No.
All right. Sorry for the long night. I have died. Find the demon.
Josh, let's.
What's up?
Hello.
I'm the snake charmer that picked you, and I know that you're not the demon, so I can trust you 100%.
Fair enough. That sounds good. Happy with that.
How happy with that are you?
Okay. I mean, I don't trust you like at all, but I'll take it.
Okay. Do you know something?
Sorry.
Do you know something?
What? Do I have starting info?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Whatever. I mean, you're probably lying, but whatever. Balloonist.
Ooh.
I know that.
You know of a person.
I know that someone's in the game.
Yeah, that's good to know. It's a good start.
So that's like. Yeah. It's not you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in the game. Alright,
No, you
goodbye.
don't exist.
Adios.
Yeah, see you, Keith. You're gone.
I clicked on the wrong buttons. There we go.
Hello.
I need you to believe me.
Okay.
I'm the fortune teller, and I thought that the funniest thing would be to select Alia and Amelia.
Oh yeah, I'll fucking send it.
And I got a yes.
I will send it.
Oh, this is like the worst possible outcome. I feel so stupid. I was just hoping for a no.
Luckily, we had that information 2 games in a row.
I know.
We won off one of them, lost off
three.
the other.
One of them was wrong. Surely Amelia's the demon this time.
Yeah, surely it's
They've got to take turns.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
I'll send it.
So what are you?
I'm a gambler. I'll just gamble you.
Yeah, gamble me is the fortune teller, and then we can just run down the pings after that. We actually roll swap if you want.
Yeah, we should just roll swap. Yeah.
And then I can just whisper you.
Yeah, exactly.
Grimoire hits that I get. Villan told me he was the balloonist, but he also right before he said that he didn't trust me. So I don't know how much to believe that. But if he says the same thing to you, maybe it's more believable. I don't know.
Actually, I literally played fortune teller last game though. Even though I was seamstress, which is like sort of the same thing, but
maybe we'll find somebody else.
Yeah, I
to
can
pretend to be my
roll
fortune
swap.
teller. But yeah, just I don't know. We'll try and kill him. Try and actually kill him this time.
Yeah, actually kill him. Yeah. All right.
Yo, what's up?
I am not the amnesiac, thank God.
For
I am
once.
the gambler, and I'm looking for people to gamble. Both
Wow, wouldn't you
Alan
believe
and
it?
Justin told me to get fucked, so
The last person I literally spoke to told me they
God,
were straight up
fucking
the gambler. Wouldn't you believe that?
I hate that It's Batman Rising is the gambler to always claim. Trouble Brewing is always the washwoman to always claim to get a roll out of someone. And then Juggler and Sex and Violence is the roll to always claim to get something out of someone. But I unfortunately would rather not gamble myself.
Well, I don't know. I don't know which gambler's like real or not.
You just tell me the wrong thing and I'll die.
Yeah,
That's
but also you could just be evil, and if I tell you what I really am, then you know who to kill at night.
That's true. I guess we haven't.
But that's
heard
a
of a
risk. So
widow's
I'd rather
pin
you
yet.
just not. I'd rather you just not gamble me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because it's only because I've heard of multiple gambler claims, so I don't know who to believe, and one of you is probably evil, so I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, or like a Raven Keeper or something, maybe backing up.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I'll give you 3, and you can pick one if you really want
That's
to risk
gambling.
it.
That's real gambling. But
Okay.
you have to promise at least one of them is the real thing.
Yes, one of them is real. Okay. I will give you Balloonist, Fortune Teller, and Raven Keeper.
Okay. Huge. Best of luck, I guess.
Good.
Josh, did you go and talk to the people you might have been told to talk to?
Yeah.
And how do you feel about today's conversations?
I heard an
fine, yeah.
I heard an investigator ping on Josh and myself.
Yeah. Do you think what I told you made sense, by the way, Josh, or you reckon it's not that?
Yeah, I'm starting to see that, huh?
Just gonna give it a bit because I think Quinn has disconnected. I'm not sure how long he's been disconnected.
What do you think, Juan?
Return of the Empath. I think what I said is 100% true, given I know what I am, but I also don't know if you're what you're saying you are.
Hello?
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
Quinn, how long were you disconnected?
Maybe like
minutes or like a minute?
30 seconds, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
Okay.
that bad.
No problem. First
Do we
day.
have a?
There's not much
Do you have a
shenanigans,
widow?
but feel free to talk for a little bit, and then noms will open. I'll go by hands. Rick.
I was wanting to nom. I think I had my hand up first. But
We'll do
wait
noms
for.
in a sec. You'll be first nom.
Thank you.
Villain.
Villain would like to say tunnel and choose Juin.
Oh.
Never
Villain,
chose
what's
first.
going on? What's going on, Villain?
Juin.
I'd like to say exit and say villain. But I'd also like to tell everyone that there's a widow in play because I got the widow ping this time. By all means, kill me today. I'll happily nominate myself.
Thanks, Juin.
Josh.
I would like to claim Amnesiac and pick Justin. Thank you.
Heard. All right. Rick, you had a nom, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going to nom myself, but I just want to come up with a piece of information with regards to this. So I've heard an investigator ping. I won't say who it came from, and the 2 people are myself and Josh.
As what minion?
I didn't ask. I didn't get told.
Any investigators wanna or like?
The investigator told me that it was the widow.
Ruh-roh.
And for your defense, Rick?
Kill me. Happy to die.
Well, my defense is no one has heard of a widow ping, so.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I heard a
Juin
widow
just
ping, Josh.
Juin just said it
But you heard a widow ping.
When was a widow ping?
Juin's Juin's widow ping is incorrect because I'm the outsider, or we're the outsider. Sorry, outsider investigator that saw ourselves and Juin as the widow, and we know that we're not the widow.
Juan, who did you speak to today privately?
What? Why am I under scrutiny?
Logs? Post logs?
No, I'm coming from a base position of trust, looking to validate the trust.
I talked to Josh, I talked to Villan, and I talked to Kate. Technically, I joined Quinn for like all of 2 seconds before he disconnected. And then I'm gonna do something real baller and nominate myself, Rolo.
Juan nominates Juan. Tell us why, Juan.
Unlike last game, I'm not like the alien that left this game. I'm actually gonna be prepared to die today. I have no defense.
Okay. It'll take 6 to put the no defense Juan on the block.
Probably makes more sense to kill the investigator pings, right?
I have a better nomination.
Oh.
Josh, because that's stealing my idea.
I actually
not
trust Josh.
Second call for noms.
So may I nominate Amelia?
You may nominate Amelia. Tell us about it.
I personally have an evil ping on Amelia, and I've heard of a second different one which corroborates that with me. I think this is actually our best execution for the day.
Amelia?
Sure.
Alright, it'll take 6 to put Amelia on the block.
No, Amelia's not evil. I got her Night Watchman ping. She's not evil.
okay
We should not vote on her.
I gave too late.
Don't vote on
Game
her.
too
Alright,
late.
it's like 2 hours
Wait,
too late.
she can lift off herself, so it's fine.
Why does
Yeah.
It's
everyone
not
want to fight
lifting
this
off
game?
myself.
5 is not enough.
Yeah, as you can
Juan,
just
did you
say-
actually get a widow ping? Like for real?
Josh
Weedy
is-
nominates Josh.
My other pick.
Weedy nominates Josh, sorry.
yes.
Apparently, investigator saw them as a widow, and Juan claimed to see a widow, which backs it up.
Josh?
Juan, did you actually get a widow ping?
Yes, I got a widow ping. That's why I nominate myself because I want people to believe it. But also, I think Josh is not really a great candidate to kill. But I appreciate people might want to get rid of a widow. But yeah, go ahead, Josh.
I mean, yeah, like you can kill me if you want. I'm not gonna say what I am. It's up to you if you want to close the world.
Okay, it'll take 6 to put Josh on the block. Starting
Juan,
with Kate.
Juan, when we chatted, you didn't tell me about the widow ping.
I did not tell you in our chat. Yeah, I did forget because of what you told me. That kind of overrid anything I could say. I was so lost. Is no one gonna vote? Oh goddamn!
I tried to, and I was half a second too late.
Third and final call for nominations.
I'd like to
Everyone will nominate Rick.
I heard Amelia start first.
No,
What was
it
your
doesn't matter
nom,
which
Amelia?
It's on Keith.
I want to nominate Keith.
Yeah.
Classic. Okay.
It is classic. I'm genuinely not evil, and so if there's 2 pings on me, then it's got to be made up at least partially.
Keith?
It's not made up.
What are the pings?
Well, what characters?
I'll say one of them is the fortune teller.
Okay, so that's 1 of 2 and could be a red herring.
That's why I wanted to push on it. Should I not activate when I hear a yes?
That's fair. I'm
Have
just
we
wondering what
had
they
not 2 games back to back where the demon was identified on the very first day by a fortune teller and we didn't fucking execute them? Should
Have
I
we not
die
had a
for
game
not learning from
tonight
this
where
mistake?
you've made up fortune teller info and got a townsfolk killed on day 1?
Yeah.
It will take 6 votes to put Keith on the block. Starting with Justin.
Yeah, goodbye, I guess.
Alan.
Oh, that's some
6
When,
votes is
huh?
enough.
Aussie lag.
Keith, are you
With
the
Tyler-
investigator, Keith?
No, I'm the fortune teller. I was the one that got the ping on Amelia. I am now going to die instead of the person that I got a yes on.
Yeah,
Every
Rick-
single person in town voted for that, so
Rick.
do what you want.
Gonna
Rick, who's
end
the
game
investigator?
turn.
Rick, who's the investigator? You're muted, by the way, Rick.
We should kill the investigator.
I'll let them come out.
We should
Well,
kill the
I'll give
investigator
it-
because it builds trust. If they're willing to die, it builds trust on their claim. So
I'd agree with you. So,
Alright,
so-
it was
Is
me.
executed and
Oh,
dies. If
Yeah.
Alright,
Cody
goodbye, I
goes
guess.
to sleep.
Oh, fuck.
because we couldn't kill any of the pings, so we should just kill the investigator because it builds trust for them.
Well, I
Sorry, gang,
demand revenge.
I didn't want to come out because I didn't want
And
to
then
die.
we've just killed a possible fortune teller, which is not great. So.
Yeah, I demand revenge, basically.
it was Quinn.
Yeah, the first night it didn't come out, so it's there.
I didn't want to get brutally murdered.
Don't worry,
yeah, better death.
Quinn,
I'm telling
are
the
you the
truth. I'll bring you back
investigator?
to life.
There is cannibal on the script as well, so there is validity to killing a first nighter.
Keith was kind of sus though.
How?
I know,
He's
existing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
very tall.
exactly.
I mean, to be fair, he was like one of the 3 people that claimed gambler. I heard. So
Yeah, because I was trying to do
maybe
a
he
ball
did,
swap with
maybe he did
someone.
deserve. Maybe he did deserve.
Since
Look, I
he's
don't
cut
think we
his
should have
hair,
killed
he's-
Keith. I just didn't want to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since he cut his hair, he's more sus.
Yeah, for real. Less handsome too.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to say that. Again, but
If it's not me, it's Keith. Like every game, one of us
Yeah, that's true.
is the source of the public suspicion.
Shouldn't have said that though, Amelia, because logically.
No, this
Maybe we
game is
shouldn't-
Keith. It's not
Oh,
my
it's
turn.
not your. It's not your turn. Okay, right.
Well, you're up next.
Maybe we shouldn't tunnel on either of them.
Okay, no more tunneling.
Well, my night one information is I picked Villan and Amelia, thinking this would be the funniest thing to possibly do as the fortune teller, and I got a yes. So obviously I want both these people dead.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. And then I realized getting everything that I wished for is actually a horrible outcome.
So I'm actually the triple night watchman. Quinn
Why didn't you pick me?
didn't get my ping last night, but
Oh,
yeah.
but I got one of your pings.
Oh no.
Maybe it's bouncing because of the amnesiac.
That makes sense. Ooh, okay.
Amnesiac has their ability, but for the
The amnesiac ability is if a townsfolk would ever select a player, you are selected instead.
Oh, lightning rod
Yeah.
ability.
So you get all 3 triple night watchman pings, regardless of who's selected.
And all the village idiots pick the Amni immediately.
Yeah.
They all learn good, evil, good.
They all learn.
Actually, amnesiac ability, whoever the village idiot selects, become a village idiot. No,
It's
whoever the most village idiots select. No, whenever a person is selected a second time by a village idiot, they become a village idiot. So they could start coordinating and turning people into village idiots. That would be really funny.
You know, like
Stupid is a plague.
I think the funniest amnesia ability would be like, pick a player. Tomorrow, you swap with them. So then the new amnesia is like, what the fuck is my ability? So they pick a night. They swap. It's like, what the fuck, new
That's
amnesia?
so funny.
They will never learn. But everyone will be like, I'm in the amnesia once today.
Yeah. It would be extra funny if you then were like, you receive a card that says that like you are mad that you were never the amnesiac or something.
That'd be funny.
Everyone just has this quiet secret that they were at one point the amnesiac. It's like, oh yeah, I was the fortune teller, but I forgot for a little bit.
no, but if they're mad that they wait.
You just can't say
If
that
they're
you were
mad
previously
never
an
the
amnesiac.
amnesiac, then they have to say they're never the amnesiac. They were never the
Yeah.
amnesiac.
I think that would be funny. It's like kind of how the pursued works. Except the problem with swapping characters en masse is that Clocktower just treats it as a new instance every time and just resets 1,000 times. So you could have a daily juggle.
All right. Good night for some. Bad night for Juan. Died in the night.
Juan died.
Finger pass?
That's
Dang.
weird.
Dang it.
Big killed minion.
That's
That's
weird.
so sad. I'm not evil, but hey. Oh.
Big
So while everyone's here and Josh isn't, okay, never mind.
No, you can call me.
Josh claims 2 things that had already been claimed to me when I told him that I was a gambler and looking for something to gamble. He's like, I'll give you a 3, good luck. And then claimed my role to my face and a role that somebody else had already claimed to me. So I was like, okay. made me feel like he was a minion scrambling for a bluff.
That's rude. Literally got pulled out of it.
Trying to read into who's paired up with who, but it doesn't always yield results.
Sad Keith sounds.
It goes like that.
Yeah.
Mr. 37.5% win rate. Gotta live that. Gotta live that below 40 life.
Fair.
Justin, can we chat?
Keith,
Yo.
what's up, blood? Sorry for not diving on that grenade for you.
It's not on you to do that. It's just a bit shitty the way it resolved.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess we didn't put it on Amelia, so we put it on you just because you were making loud noises at each other.
Yeah, me, the person who was like, hey, look, I have information. Amelia, who was like, Keith has information on me. We should kill him instead. Like, great. Everyone's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm like, okay. Sure, dude. This is why I'm fucking 37.5% win rate.
It's alright, Keith. You're going to carry us to victory, though.
Well, we have to actually act on my fucking information. I demand vengeance.
I'll try. I'd love to act on my information too, but we'll see. Yeah. Look, as you know, I'm the investigator. That's kind of all the info I have. It's kind of
if Rick is in fact the widow, according to what I heard of your information, Amelia and Rick spent all day talking to each other, and then after talked to Kate. So I'm like, yeah, go and talk to the guy that I think is mostly the fucking minion.
That works for me. Kill Rick and Amelia. Perfect. Interesting.
Well, Keith, do you want to out the other side of the fortune teller ping?
Yeah, I did say it last night.
I didn't catch it, sorry.
Dew and Wexit night confirmed. I selected Amelia and Alan because I thought that would be the funniest possible result of the night one fortune teller, and I got a yes. So all my wishes were granted, and it was really a monkey's paw scenario.
It's probably that you're widow poisoned, right? If I saw a widow, I suspect they would pick you if you are really the fortune teller.
I think that I'm just the red herring.
Or he's a red herring, which is also
all
pretty
these scenarios are true.
Open.
But I don't care, actually. I want to see Amelia die as vengeance, because I say, hello, I am the fortune teller, this is the information that I have. And then Amelia goes, he has information on me, we should kill him instead. And then every single one of you voted to kill me. It was very closely unanimous. Quinn and Kate were the only people that didn't vote. I demand vengeance, basically.
Hey.
Wait, I didn't vote you either.
I
Hold on.
definitely voted on you.
Alright, well, Quinn was the only person that didn't vote on me, then.
Who are you going to nominate then, Keith? Come on.
I got you, Keith.
Just to be clear, it was only 6 votes. There were 11 players.
I have pertinent defense for Amelia, guys.
Yeah.
I may have the floor for 1 second, which is I've talked to a snake charmer today who picked Amelia. Snake Charmer confirmed there's still a Snake Charmer. So I'm going to trust that. Out of Snake Charmer on day 2. So I feel like that's a waste of our time. But hey,
I wouldn't trust an outed Snake Charmer like ever.
Yeah, that's not a roll that outs.
That sounds
That
like
sounds like
BS to me.
Serenovus is in play.
Yep.
Second
Okay.
call for nominations.
But maybe.
Hag, sorry, Widow and Sarah.
Quinn.
Kate nominates who, sorry?
Quinn.
Quinn. Tell us why, Kate.
I have a what detects evil. I've dreamt Quinn as something they're not claiming. So
Fuck it, we bolt.
Quinn?
I haven't actually claimed anything all game, so I don't know how that's possible. Also, I think I've been confirmed by a widow, so we don't need to do this.
Okay. It'll take 5 to put Quinn on the block, starting with Amelia.
I'll be the 5th.
I do have a better nomination after this.
Okay. 5 is enough. Quinn on the block.
Can I get a storyteller consult real quick?
Yep.
Very good.
quick talk shit while they're away.
Yeah. Wow, Josh really.
Paul Blart Mall Cop was
Yeah,
a
Clock.
mediocre movie.
Do you know I actually agree? So
How
it's not that
specific was I supposed to be with my banter? I was left misguided.
Yeah, it wasn't clear.
Hey, Juan, are you willing to share your role considering in your world it's a widow ping and therefore the evil team knows anyway?
That does make sense.
I will tell you that I started as the philosopher, and I will say the rest
Uh-oh.
later. People who
Villain
know,
has their
know.
hand
It's all
up.
like two people.
Villain would like to nominate Justin.
Villain nominates Justin. Tell us why.
Justin is both in a double claim and in a non-townsfolk ping.
Okay. Justin?
I've actually been Snake Charmer confirmed and Raven Keeper confirmed.
So
I
that's half
told
the
you,
round,
Snake Charmer,
apparently.
that's bull. That's bull.
I'm also Justin's grandmother.
Yeah.
It'll
And Fortune Teller no on me. And Gambler confirmed.
I think I just want to see Justin dead.
Did you gamble yourself, mate?
Okay. It'll take 5 to tie, 6 to execute Justin, starting
And
with me.
Savant
He
Hang
wants
on.
me.
I don't want to vote on this because we're
Someone
going to
vote for
play
me.
Yeah,
And
Justin's actually
Villain
good,
is-
guys.
Someone vote for me. Thanks, Amelia. I
What
guess.
the hell?
I tried to drop that.
5 to tie.
What? I
What's
tried to-
going
Oh,
on?
5 is a
Who tied it?
tie.
Let's do
Wow.
George.
Have we just
Okay.
decided tonight is for
I'd like to
throwing
nominate
names?
Rick.
Quinn's the evil confirmed.
Final call for noms.
I'd like to nominate Rick.
Yep. Quinn nominates Rick. Tell us why.
Now that my team has successfully lifted off me, I think we should go after my investigator targets. I'm happy to kill either Josh or Rick today. Rick seems like more of a role that would be a widow, but they also have been grandmother confirmed apparently, so I don't know if that makes it more or less likely that they're evil. I
Surely you
we
go
should,
for the other one then, right?
yeah, I think we should kill either Josh or Rick.
Rick?
So I don't know if I should say it. I'm grandmother confirmed. And I'm the savant. Probably die tonight, but
Grandmother.
It'd be very weird to put a grandmother confirmed player in a widow in a
I
investigator.
am actually grandmother confirmed.
It'll take 6 to put Rick on the block.
Someone vote for
Justin, are
me.
you just the grandmother?
Villain, please help me. Okay, thanks.
No,
This feels like way too easy. What
This
the
is too many.
fuck?
that's
That's a
evil.
lot of votes.
Pure
Yeah,
evil
well,
there, man. Pure evil.
Only you idiots are the
7
likely.
is
Somebody
enough.
wanted to get rid of
Rick
the
on the
savant
block.
Rick is certified
Right.
good.
and
you.
take out my grandmother.
Evil
Can
team
I-
have
oh,
gone
should we
well.
just
They've
get
lifted
Quinn
me
on?
and they've put my target on the block.
Can I nominate Josh?
Yep. Amelia nominates Josh.
Still going on the widow situation, the investigator ping situation. I agree. That seemed like way too many votes on Rick.
We're not going to get it though because evil's not going to vote.
Josh.
That's fair.
Well,
Come on,
I
good.
obviously voted because it's either me or them, and also I don't really trust this investigator. We should have killed Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
I just got baited by trying to vote on Justin because I don't like Justin being in final three because he always wins if he's in final three.
Exactly.
I think we should tie this if we can, because at least we save a good player. We're better to save a savant that has to get killed by the demon tomorrow night or tonight than doing evil's work for them.
Okay, but it
Agree.
doesn't
I
make
agree.
sense. Like, if the demon has a widow, they would just kill the savant and get the grandmother at the same time. Like, this doesn't add up.
I still think we should tie it. I'm almost certain Rick's good.
As I'm grandmother confirmed, at least we won't kill my.
Okay, this
I
day
think Rick
is
is good, but I don't believe this
continuing.
savant.
I
He's a savant
will run
or
the
he's a
vote.
grandmother
I think
confirmed.
Rick is being framed as the widow.
But
Hang on.
surely we want to save a good player, right?
Hold on. Did anyone nominate Alan?
You could also get a cannibal as well.
Okay.
So Josh
So,
didn't do that.
6 is not
Interesting.
enough.
No, because I
Josh
don't
not voting
believe
for
you're
time.
a savant in a widow game with a grandmother and you're
I'll
still alive.
nominate.
You would have been killed first night to kill 2 players straight away.
The widow
I'll nominate.
does not see reminder
Lady,
tokens.
Or it's just not a widow game.
I nominate May.
May.
Also,
May's claim to me was a little bit sus. May also hasn't voted on Josh consistently 2 days in a row. Also, May put a 7th vote, which was unnecessary on Rick, which is making it excessively difficult to get Rick off the block. I think May is socially evil.
May?
I'm happy to die is because I'm the chef and I have already got my information, and I think Weedy is trying very hard to put some shade on me, so I'm not entirely sure about Weedy.
can I ask a question that will change my whether I vote or not?
Okay.
Rollo, would the widow know who the grandchild was? They say it at the end, right?
The widow would not see the grandchild because the widow goes fairly early in the night order, so they can poison the grandmother if need be.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
cool.
we have more reason to kill May than Rick.
It'll take 7 to tie, 8 to pay.
I still
put
think if
May
Rick
on the
is
block.
the savant, he's got to be widow poison because a demon does not just leave a savant alive.
Oh, did it?
No, but
7 votes is still a tie. I'm of the opinion that you will not be executing today, so I'll be ending the day in 5 unless there are any more noms.
Is Rick supposed to still be on the block?
Oh, no, sorry.
No, he's not on the block anymore.
I'm off.
He's not on the block.
It's okay.
Noms
I'll just have
were
a little
removed.
Scully crossbone thing. But I'll probably
Okay.
die tonight.
Nobody is executed. Nobody dies. Everybody, please go to sleep.
wait, I thought we didn't lift up Rick, or we tied it.
We
It was
tied it.
tied.
7
I-
with
I think that's good.
You think it's good? When
Well,
you tried to have me killed. What's going on? You're changing your mind.
I
Yeah.
wanted to get you killed, and then everyone voted for you.
I know.
So
We
I think Josh was the only person who didn't vote on May.
Apart from the dead.
Weedy, did you tell the truth to me on day 1?
Absolutely not, but I'll tell you the truth tomorrow.
Classic shenanigans.
I've told the truth to everyone.
Including your defense?
Yes.
I believe you.
I
Never.
told the truth to exclusively Juin.
Yeah, this is true. For what you told me, it sounds like you wouldn't lie about it.
I have never told the truth this game.
Unless you're specifically like so nervous mad, maybe, then that would be semi-truth.
Well, with the amount of gamblers on day 1, somebody has to be so nervous mad, right?
Are we in a so nervous game? Let me see what. So yeah, Widow I know is in play. I'm gonna say it's so nervous based on what I've heard so far. Yeah.
So has anyone been May mad?
I would like to announce to the town that I can see into the future.
Yes.
I literally typed to Charles in before Bone Collector, and his character was revealed.
You do be collecting those bones.
Yeah.
Charles, can you pick me after I die?
There needs to be a new meta where it's like, instead of is somebody good cannibal food, it's is somebody good bone collector food. So what's everyone's favorite kung fu technique?
The DN. My favorite maneuver.
Yeah.
But did you say the Donnie Yen?
The DN.
Hello. You have been bone collected.
I know. I wish to sprint forth down thy tunnel. I'm gonna select Amelia and Rick.
Amelia and Rick, and you learn a no.
Okay. Thanks.
Cool. Thank you.
Man's really boiling up a storm here.
So if everyone who hasn't noticed, we have a traveler, Charles, who has joined as the bone collector.
Hello.
Charles joined at the start of this night and would have had the
Did I disconnect? I did! Or maybe everyone did. Jesus. Am I back? I don't think so. Let's refresh. Cooked. Absolutely cooked.
Oh,
Now my
right,
camera's broken
everyone.
forever.
So it was a good day, a good night for Charles, because Charles is now in the game. It was a
Yay.
bad night for May, who died, and Amelia, who died in the night.
Oh wow, Rick's still alive. Who could have thought that he's not the savant?
Amelia.
Feels like a star pass.
Or Rick is literally just widow poison, so there's no point killing
You
him.
only
I'm
saw
happy
some
to
extra
die.
deaths as Pithag?
That
I'm
is
happy to-
confusing.
Does
I'm
someone
happy to
want to
die.
fill me in on the game so far?
It's been nail biting, Charles.
So all I saw, I saw the end of yesterday, where people basically ganged up against you and against May, and it caused like there was an even vote, so nobody was executed.
Yes. So to play back the voting from yesterday, I think Quinn pushed on me. So there's been an investigator ping with Josh and myself. First day I came out with that, Quinn didn't, and I nominated myself. We got 6 on me, I think, on the first day, but we got some more on somebody else later on. And no, I got 5 on myself. Didn't get it on the block. Sorry, I take that back. And then yesterday, Quinn, lent on me, and I think we got 7. It was a big number. And then we tried to lift that with various people, and the only one we could lift it off was on May, I think. No, not May. Who did we try? Yeah, May.
It
We
was
got 7 on
me.
7 on May, so it was a
Yeah.
tie. So then there was no no execution.
I think that was the million panic. I think Vidya was trying to lift you off.
Excuse
so
me.
that's why
Hello.
So you bone collected me.
Did I?
Yes, because I got to activate dickhead.
Oh, well, maybe there's another ability in the game. I've only read half the character sheet so far.
So on the very first night, I selected Villan and Amelia and got a yes. Last night, upon being bone collected, I selected Amelia again and Rick, a person who I believe to be a minion, and I got a no. Then an extra death happened, which only a pit hag can do, or the Godfather can do. However, we had a tie, so the Godfather could not have had an extra kill. It could only be the pit hag creating a demon. Now, one of the 2 players that died has to be one of the demons, but I got a no on Amelia, so it couldn't have been her, despite how much I think it is. And,
so either
May
you're
had to
drunk
have been the
or
starting
Alan.
demon. I don't know.
Well, either it's Alan or Alan's your red herring, or you're drunk.
Yeah.
Is there a poison? There's no poisoner in this. There is a widow. You might have been widowed.
I could have been widowed. We have Juan has claimed to have heard the
And there
widow's
is a
thing.
drunk in this game.
That is correct. Look, if there's a drunk in this game, I've not only done nothing, but I've eaten shit the entire time. And then my fellow countrymen betrayed me. So
who do I trust?
I'm just going to assume that's not the case. Justin read socially good to me. He claimed gambler on the first day, but has since then been a little sus. Josh claimed 3 in-play roles to me. I think he is not the widow, but a different minion. Quinn is the investigator.
I personally don't trust Josh.
No. Quinn is the investigator that saw Josh and Rick as the widow, and we've heard the widow's ping. I think this is actually misleading. Quinn might be evil. Villain claimed balloonist to me, and I actually believe the balloonist claim because of how he nominated on the beginning of the second day. And Rick claimed to be the savant. Juan claimed to be the philosopher, not what he turned into. That's my entire grimoire.
Yeah, that doesn't help me like at all.
Nah. Unfortunately, I was not in a space to be helpful. I mean, I have the fortune teller yes on Villan, but I trust him because of his balloonist info. He hasn't said anything about that publicly, I don't think. But I trust that Rick is not the demon. I think based on the way the pit hag acted, that May had to have been the demon. And the one of the minions is now the demon.
So we aim for Rick.
Possibly. But I got a fortune teller no, so I think it has to be the other minion. Or Rick
Unless
is
you're
good.
drunk.
Yeah. There's always that.
Yeah.
I kind of believe you, Justin, is what's strange. Like, the role makes sense. It's rare that I believe you, though. Rolo's patience is being tested.
Sorry.
Double gong. Double gong.
I'm the gambler, guys.
Ooh, did you gamble?
Yeah, first time I've heard that one this game.
So
I died on a double.
So did you do what you told me you were going to do, Amelia? Or you did?
Do you think I did?
I believe that you did.
Amelia told me she did.
Okay.
We'll on our hands for now. We can revisit this. Rick had his hand up first.
Nom's open. I wanted to nom myself.
Noted. You can nom immediately after the hands. Quinn.
I was gonna say I think we should kill either Rick or Weedy today. I've heard of a Chef 1, and the Chef 1. I mean, there's only this side of the Grim alive together still, and Rick has a grandmother who isn't coming out, and Weedy has been pushing hard off Rick and onto May, who's the source of the Chef's 1. So I think it's possible that they're evil together.
Is it not weird that the chef died at night?
It's also weird that it's a pit hag activation, and May was the demon with heat on her, and the pit hag created a new demon, making May have to die.
I can see that. But I do think May is good. And that Weedy and Rick might be evil together, potentially. Not necessarily that they're evil, but...
Been like reverse Harpy Mad or something?
I don't trust the gambler claim. I believe the gambler was a demon bluff.
Bro, I died on a two death night.
Yeah. Either of you is the demon that was pit hagged.
Okay.
And arbitrarily died.
I think that the worlds here are Amelia Starpast, or there was some pit hag demon change, or Juin is a Vigor killed minion.
Hold on, there's one more world. Sorry to avoid the
Just
hand
one?
order. Godfather and any other demon besides.
There was a tie. There was no outsider execution. It could not be the Godfather.
Keith,
Fair enough.
Keith,
Juin's
who
just evil.
else was in your
Amelia, you have your hand up.
It's all good.
Okay. And Josh?
I was just going to ask Keith, who else was in your yes fortune teller ping with Amelia?
That would be Alan.
Okay. Noms open. Rick?
Yeah,
I
I just
believe
like
you dibsed.
nom myself, please.
Rick, noms Rick. Tell us why.
Savant, got a fair bit of info. I don't want to end up going all the way to the final three because people aren't going to trust in a Widow game. I'm an investigator ping, so let's just get rid of me.
Okay. Cool. It'll take 4 votes to put Rick on the block, starting with Weedy.
I don't think this investigator is real.
I don't think it's worth it, guys. We literally lost an execution tying on Rick yesterday. I don't think it's worth then
Yeah, I
killing
trust
him.
Rick is good.
Okay, 3 is not enough.
Or at
Rick,
least-
you are safe.
I
no.
might come out with my info. So last night I gambled Juin as the philosopher. Obviously I died. That was because I couldn't really get any living player to actually make a reasonable claim to me because there's apparently 300 gamblers. So I just picked someone who'd publicly claimed, and I wanted to validate the widow thing because I thought that would in turn validate Quinn's investigator ping. Juin's obviously not the philosopher, which means probably didn't receive a widow ping, which means Quinn's probably not seen a widow because that doesn't work. So
Can I respond?
Not the philosopher?
Can I quickly respond to this, Amelia? In that there's worlds where the pit hag would have created a demon, you might have been the pit hag death to hide the fact and make it sus on me, right? That's what Roller would do if you'd been gambling me.
Are you saying you were pit hacked, Juin?
No, we're saying that if a pit hack created a demon, right, there'd normally be 2 deaths in the storyteller, and 1 pit hack death could have been put onto Amelia by Rollo, the storyteller. So
it's a
there's
pretty
other
brutal
worlds.
way to carry out a townsfolk
Yeah, that seems weird.
ability. It's not impossible, but that seems pretty unlikely. I think Juin's scrambling for worlds where this isn't the case. I think Quinn is probably just evil.
So,
Amelia.
So socially, Juin's actually not like I think Juin's evil in part of my mind, but the other part is like Juin's socially reading good. So it is possible that Amelia was a starting demon. Pit Hag created a different, either themselves or a different minion into a new demon, and the second death is just Amelia as the starting demon.
Josh, you've had your hand for a while.
That doesn't work because the pit hag goes
I'm
before
going to
the
nominate
demon.
Quinn.
Josh nominates Quinn. Tell us why.
Rick is reading is socially good to me, so I believe he's good. I know I'm good, so just investigating info is just BS, so Quinn's probably just making it up.
Quinn?
I agree that both my pings are reading socially good. I think this is... I've told multiple people this from day one. I think it's possible... I told Amelia not to gamble me as the investigator because I thought I seriously might be the drunk or widow poison potentially. I think that it's possible, not saying that Juin is evil, I'm just saying that Juin might have been a minion, heard that there was investigating info on a widow, realized there was no widow ping because I was the drunk, and made up one at the end of the day. Or else that he actually did get one and didn't end up saying it until later. I think that Rick and Josh are probably good, or at least not the widow, and there might not even be a widow.
Pertinent to add here, I'm become the lightning rod for a lot of towns vote. Now, first Amelia, now Quinn. So just remember that before you vote for this.
Okay.
Kill me if you
take
want.
4 to... It'll take 4, starting with Amelia.
But I think we should just look
Someone vote for me. I want to vote as well.
I'll leave it at 4. I do support this, but I believe everyone will hold their hands up.
Okay. 4 is enough. Quinn on the block.
I don't think it's worth lifting unless we think I am good. How many of the dead players think I'm evil? If it's most of them, I'll leave it on me.
My issue is that everyone was like, I fully believe that both of the investigator pings are socially good. I think Josh is actually very evil.
Why is that?
I claimed gambler to you, and you reacted in such a way as if you had seen or heard the demon bluffs to be the gambler, not in such a way as which you had said that you had heard other people claim the gambler. It was with like an insane certainty. You were like, there is no chance you are the gambler. Like, you didn't entertain it even for a second.
Juan really hard claimed to me just before I talked to you.
I did.
So, like,
yep.
I had no reason to doubt him, but maybe
you
I should
then
have.
also claimed 3 characters, 2 of which I had heard before talking to you.
Yeah. Josh, I think you should out what we talked about on day 1, because I'm pretty sure you should know by now. But it's up to you if you want to out.
Second call for noms.
I won't out that.
I'll nominate Josh.
Keith, can we please talk tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Detective Quinn nominates Josh. Tell us why.
I think if we're gonna follow my info, this is one potential way to do it. Rick's already nominated himself. Keith is not certain about Josh. Neither, it seems like, is May, but I'm happy to leave it on me if we want to clear worlds, but I'm just offering another alternative if enough people want this.
Josh?
Keith, I don't know why you think I'm evil, because if I was evil, I could have just dogpiled on you when everyone voted on you, but I didn't. I believe your fortune teller info. So.
Then why aren't you pushing on it?
Because I don't know, the town is rent free about me, Quinn, and Rick. So I don't know, just fucking deal with this now, or just ignore it. Like,
also,
it's a minion at the end of the day.
If you did tell the truth to me in your 3, one of them is me, one of the other ones is claimed and I trust them. The remaining third one is useless in a widow game.
Yes.
Which is what Juan just alluded to. So I know that you've told him at least. Right?
I think we're letting the evil team take up a lot of bandwidth. I've been involved in it too. This is all minion candidates. We're not focusing on getting the demon.
Oh yeah, wait, hang on. From the fortune teller information we heard an hour ago.
I think we're detracting a bit from the nomination on Josh.
Anyway, Juan knows what I am. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. It'll take 4 to tie and 5 to execute Josh.
Say this is a waste of time. Anyone trying to push on Josh is a waste of time.
I'm happy to leave it on me. I'm just giving another option.
Quinn, min signal is really strong right now.
2 is not enough. Final call for noms.
I'm trying to not strengthen that by fighting. So, but I don't think my information is necessarily true either.
I feel like at the best you are drunk is the problem. So it's not really a loss to town.
Ending the day in 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Quinn is executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep.
Man, if the game ended just now.
He doesn't read like a demon.
That would be the ballsiest play.
It would have been so funny. Quinn just maintains frame as this whole fucking ship sinks.
I hate to say this because I don't like going back on people who are tunneling on me, but like, is the reason we're not killing Alan?
I actually trust Alan.
Okay.
He claimed something to me, and how he has acted has been according to that.
He has been reading good.
He's in your fortune teller, yes, though, is he not?
Yeah.
That's what I'm confused about, Keith. Because you should be pushing on most of all.
You should. I mean, clearly, I'm not the demon. I'm dead. So, like, either one of this is red.
I don't think.
Okay, yeah, I could have passed. Sure.
Well, I think or pit hag demon change, but yeah.
And we still haven't found a potential red herring candidate either.
Well, the problem is when you execute me on the first day, I don't really have much chance to check.
True. I didn't vote for you.
God, if we get
I
another game,
marked everyone in the Grimoire except for Quinn as people that voted for me afterwards. And so Quinn was really the one guy that I thought was good, and we all just killed him.
If we get to Grim Reveal, Keith, and you're not Fortune, I'll be like, brah.
I will let you come to my house and murder me. I feel like it would have been justified at that point.
Dear Lord.
Look, yeah, I mean, Keith's trust in me was the only reason why I didn't want to die.
I just think the whole good team's kind of falling on their own sword right now.
We saved Rick, who got like 7 votes on him. So
I think Quinn has done a great job distracting the entire town.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that.
Quinn is evil. But I don't know who else.
I don't even know if Quinn is evil, but either he's drunk, probably, I think, or evil. And in either case, it's wasted days.
Yeah, the man nominated Rick said he wasn't evil.
And he just stuck to the investigator mutant. That'd be hilarious.
I would.
It's understandable though. If he's the drunk, it's understandable, and he thinks he's the investigator. And if he's evil, fair play. That's how he should be doing it. So
yeah,
all makes sense to me. All I can do is push back on it, but you know.
Rick, this Savant information better be interstellar.
Interstellar.
It better be the greatest cinematic masterpiece of Savant information.
I have shared some of it. I have shared some of it. I just don't know why I'm not dead, which is
better have
making
10
only a teaser trailer. Damn.
Alex, Deviant.
Hey.
Can we publicly hear even like a day of that?
Yeah, I'll give you day 1. 2 outsiders or 0 outsiders.
Interesting.
Reason
it just
to
basically
believe
says it's not an imp.
Sorry, what was that?
Secret third option.
I have reason to believe it's 2 over 0.
So that's Fangu?
Not necessarily.
Or Godfather or
right, yeah, it could be Godfather. Yeah.
The outsider account has been modified in exactly some way.
Yeah.
Do we have any public outsider claims? I don't have any on my Grim.
Neither do I.
I mean, I can come out as the drunk if that helps, but I don't think so.
I've heard of one claim in private.
But not the drunk.
They're kind of incentivized to hide a little bit.
Yeah, that's
and some through
either through Fangu or just through their own ability.
Oh, this is the script where you can have like a +5 or whatever to your or +4 outsiders.
Hang on. Did Quinn die at night? Because then we can rule out.
No, we executed him.
We just beat him to death.
Brain.
I know it's 9:15 for you there, but it's 10:15 for us.
Yeah, you have no excuse. It's basically afternoon nap time.
Is it raining there yet, Amelia? Has it started?
Not yet. No, it seems it's just a bit windy, but it's like kind of fine.
Yep. Coming soon.
Oh, is it still moving up the coast?
Yeah, I think Wednesday is like the D-Day.
Work from home day.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get any rain. I only got wind.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, whenever I hear hear there's a tornado, I think of Devil Wears Prada.
Okay. It was a good night for some, but not for Weedy, who died the night.
Ooh.
Weedy.
Hi.
Hello. I'm dead. So
Yes.
whatever you want to think about me, fine, I'm evil, whatever. But if you keep going down the rabbit hole that consists of Gambler is a demon bluff and I star passed in the night
Can I
and you
stop
need
you
to
right
figure
there?
out.
I got a no on you as the fortune teller. I was bone collected and then got a no on you as the fortune teller and didn't want to reveal it so that no one knew that Charles had acted as the bone collector immediately so that he still had currency. So I couldn't suddenly change my story.
Who did you pick me with?
I picked you and Rick, a person who I was reasonably confident was a minion, if not a townsfolk, right? And I got a no. So it means that either Alan is the demon or Alan was the red herring, or I was the person that was widow poisoned. And that if I'm the widow poisoned person, that's the scenario where the pit hag acted and you were in fact the demon at one point.
Sure. Okay, just for the purpose of this conversation, I'm not, nor have I ever been any form of demon. Gambler is in play. It's not a demon buff. I have that token. So whatever happened with Josh isn't, I don't know what it is, but I went to Josh on day 2 and I said, I am the gambler, and it was like a minute to go or something. I was like, I'm the gambler. I haven't found anyone all day. I really need someone to gamble. Can I please gamble you? He was like, no. And then I sort of talked him round to giving me 3, which is the best I could get out of him.
Fortune teller, balloonist, ravenkeeper.
That's really interesting. Alan is claiming balloonist or ravenkeeper.
I'm the fortune teller. Josh is actually the ravenkeeper. That's what he told you, and that's what I alluded to when we put him on the block. Because if it is in fact a widow game, which 2 people have seen, the ravenkeeper is never going to activate. Right?
Yeah. Alan is because I also tried to be able to gamble him.
Yeah, Alan's the balloonist. That's what he claimed to me. Minute 0.
But he was flip-flop. Well, if he's willing to claim to you, he's not willing to claim to me, a gambler. But he's flip-flopping between balloonist and ravenkeeper. It feels like maybe those 2 are the buffs that he doesn't know which one Josh is going. He doesn't know which one he needs to take.
Justin is the lunatic, I think. He claimed Snake Charmer to me.
Hilarious.
I think he is the lunatic, and I think that's why Alan got a not townsfolk ping.
Wait, so you just trust Alan? Why do you trust Alan?
Because his claim's consistent with being the balloonist. His interest in the outside account, his nomination of Justin is consistent with him being the balloonist.
But he's smart enough to just play a balloonist even when he's not.
Yeah, I'm also living in the world where no matter what I do or say and paint a picture, people aren't going to execute that person. So I might as well hear him out.
Okay, fair.
In the same way that I'm here telling you the one secret that no other person knows is the fact that I was bone collected and know that you are not the demon.
Yeah.
So the only scenario is where May was, and it was a pit hag, and you gambled correctly on Juan. Weedy is pinging me like crazy.
Weedy just pinged me as well.
Right,
I'm happy to let him in.
Alright, come on in.
Hello. I have info to share. I'm the amnesiac.
Gotcha.
I got a hot yesterday on is the player I'm learning the player will uncover the most from being executed. I have a subjective ability like the High Priestess. I got Justin, then Quinn, then Rick.
Okay. I currently believe Justin is the lunatic.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of
claimed
Justin's
Gambler
Star
minute
Pass
0.
minion.
That could be possible. I'm currently
He claimed
operating on the
what, sorry?
world where May was the original demon. They got slightly heated and then used the pit hag to move the demon somewhere else, causing the multi-deaths. And Juan is actually the philosopher, and Amelia was the cost to mislead us away from May.
I don't think May normally passes when she's demon, not that early.
No, the pit hag, not May choosing.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
Action
like
for demon.
we all got enough votes on May that day.
Yeah.
Also, Justin is in a balloonist ping, neighbored by myself and another trusted person.
Okay.
Is that Quinn?
That's why I think he's an outsider, but it is possible.
Actually, no, yeah, it is Quinn. That's not trusted. Anyway.
Hey Rolo, just a quick question. If I use my ability on someone with a night 1 ability, do they regain, like, do they get different information from what they got night 1, or is it separate?
Storyteller choice.
Depends on the character. So, like, the ability is choose a dead player, they regain their ability at dusk. If, for example, a chef would received a 0 at the start of the game, but then a Fangu jumped, and now there are 2 evil players next to each other, a sober chef would then receive a 1.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So it's a completely new information instance.
So you probably would give like an investigator a new thing because otherwise the bone collector doesn't get any info.
Yeah.
I don't think the bone collector should give the investigator.
I assume, Charles, have you used it? No? Yes, no.
Not that I believe the investigator.
So you shouldn't use it on a gambler claim because how are you going to find out if you were dead or not?
No, that's what Destiny's for, yeah.
Just before doing hands, I forgot to point out at the start of the day, Alex has joined as the Deviant as of last night. Alex knows his alignment, and if he is funny, he cannot be exiled today.
What a devious man.
That's it. Weedy.
Sorry, I'm typing as well. Hi everybody, I'm the Amnesiac. I didn't get a bingo on my ability, but I did get a hot, which was, sorry, I should preface this. I learn one player each night. It's a subjective ability, kind of like the High Priestess. So I don't know, Rolo's kind of opinion. I got a hot on, is the player I'm learning, the player will uncover the most, or will learn the most from being executed. I got Justin, then Quinn, then Rick.
Okay.
I think that should be open information.
Okay. Quinn.
I'd just like to give Alex an opportunity to be funny.
Yeah, so today I really tried to have the demon confess to me. I tried to talk to my demon and they all denied that they're mine, and now I'm lost a little puppy. And I don't have any owner anymore, so if anyone can confess to being my demon tomorrow, I'd be really appreciative.
I'll be your demon, Alex.
Alex, you must be funny, not cute.
God.
Keep this man alive. Keep him alive. I want to keep dying.
Most excellent. This pleases me. Villain.
I was gonna ask for Alex to be funny, but since he was already funny, I guess this is pointless.
All right, Juan.
Hello, I think our best kills today are either Kate or Villain, based on info and based on socials. On socials is Kate, on info would be Villain. So we'll go with Kate first. I would, before you interrupt, I would also, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, I forgot one more thing. Nope, completely. Oh, yeah, sorry, Charles. Please choose Keith if you're good. I would say you could have already done it, but I don't know why you haven't. If you haven't said that you've used it, you probably should use it on Keith.
Why choose Keith?
Why Keith? Keith's claimed fortune teller.
Norm's open. Villain, your hands back up.
Villain will nominate Justin.
Villain nominate Justin. Weedy, you've had your hand up for a bit. Is this quick or pertinent?
That's fine. I'll pick after.
Okay. Villain nominates Justin. Tell us about it.
All right. Justin, we failed to get him executed a couple of days ago, and there is, in some ways, there is basically an evil ping on him. He has changed his claim a few times now. I think that Justin is almost certainly a minion, and in a game that could potentially be an imp game with a star pass from, I don't know, from Amelia or May or something like that, I think it is something that we need to consider.
If we believe Rick, it's not. I mean, it's not an imp game. Oh, it could be, I guess.
Why Rick?
Because
there could be a Godfather or a balloonist.
Yeah, I corrected.
I think it's a Fangu game.
I think
Justin, your defense.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to kill me, you better do it now. I'll put it on the block if there's no offers.
Okay, I'll take 4 to put Justin on the block.
Do you want me to actually vote on this?
Yes, please.
Justin did not confess.
It's on the Travelers vote.
This is the second time that we have failed to execute Justin, like with information for us to.
3 votes is not enough.
It was
Justin
also Weedy's kind of pseudo info as well.
Well,
second call for norms.
Someone nominate Kate. That was my choice. But...
Can I just add? I don't think it's worth killing Kate or. I think this was a Fangu game. I think May was the Fangu. That might be tunneling on her being evil, but it's weird that a chef would die. Especially if it's a widow game, as Juan suggested.
I'm Gambler confirming Kate.
The other reason why I think it's a Fangu game is that the Savant info, which I think Rick is about to add to the chat, but the first day of info is there's either 0 outsiders or 2 outsiders, so that narrows a lot of worlds. I think so. We might need to start looking at outsiders. Is the crux of what I'm trying to get at.
I'll nominate Rick.
Justin nominates Rick.
That day one info being 0 or 2 outside seems kind of vague in a game where there's like so many characters that can change the outsider count. If that was like, I don't know, if Rick was actually just a hiding outsider or something in that vein, May could have been the Fangu jump to Rick, which is why we received Rick later in his amnesiac ping.
Rick?
Yeah, I'm happy to die.
All right.
Like the only way that's possible is if Rick was the drunk and then got Fangu jumped too, which could happen.
I'm very happy to die. Kill me, seriously. It'd be good. I don't want to go to the next day.
Do you actually want to die?
Yeah, I do. I don't want to go to the next day.
If the amnesiac is true, then I think Rick might be a good candidate, actually.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna run the vote. We'll take 4 to put Rick on the block.
Weedy's interpretation of the ability might be misleading.
Both travelers.
Us learning
man.
doesn't necessarily indicate that they will win us the game.
Oh no, I don't think it would win us the game. So I'm not suggesting that like Roller's telling me who the demon is, but I think Roller might be telling me who the most interesting execution is. And I think there's reasonable reason why each person was selected. But I'll talk about that tomorrow.
One of the both travelers voted, so I think Evil definitely voted on that.
I'm gonna nominate. Actually, I already just nominated.
Last call for nominations today.
Who do you want to nominate?
I'll be willing to lift off Rick just because.
No, leave me on. Leave me.
I think the problem is, in order to get anyone else on the block, Evil would have to vote. So anyone we're getting on the block after this is going to be 100% good.
I think Evil voted on that. I think Evil. I don't know. Can someone nominate Josh for me?
Just leave me on.
Charles nominates Josh.
Charles nominates Josh.
Sorry, did Alex want to say something before I say anything?
Nod, Wello.
I did. I was going to call for an exile of Charles because Charles told me he's evil.
I wanted to exile. I wanted to exile.
I actually did.
Fair enough. Sorry, I didn't hear you call for the exile. If everyone else heard it, I'm happy to run that first.
I had my hand up.
You didn't nod your hand. So.
Yeah, I'm happy to go with that first.
Yeah, we can go first.
Yeah, we will run the exile vote first, considering it's pertinent.
Yes, I did say that I was evil to Alex, but I'm more than happy to. I haven't used my ability yet. I can wait one night and I can use it tonight, and I have an idea of who I want to use it on.
Alex?
Charles, we say
anything else to add?
Well, I'm a good boy, and you're a bad boy.
Pertinent. If a Fangu has jumped, then Charles can pick a dead Fangu and get Evil an extra kill, which I think would win the game.
That would lose us the game.
Yeah.
Same with the imp.
Reminder: this is a free vote. It will not cost your dead votes, and it will take 7 to exile Charles.
Solidarity, sister.
Apparently, Alex
is so hard.
9.
9 is enough. Charles, you have been exiled from town. Unfortunately, that means I can't take your nomination.
Can we give him an opportunity to be
Can
funny
I jump
first?
in?
Yes.
Alex, can you nominate Josh for me?
Can I jump in with a question very quickly first? Charles, now that you're exiled, and I assume you have no reason to lie, did you use your bone collecting ability?
Yes.
Who was it on?
I don't want to say that.
The person has told me, and I want to verify that it's accurate.
Well, you can tell me who told you, and I'll verify it.
I will just assume you're evil in that case.
Okay, I'll hold hands and skip if you really want.
Alex, your hands up, and then we'll move to Rick.
I was going to nominate Josh.
Okay. Alex is on a streak.
I'm a deviant. I
your-
didn't even know why. People wanted
Yeah,
Josh.
sorry, that was me. there's a world where Josh is a demon candidate in my world. With Quinn throwing out weird info to throw his demon under the bus.
I would never
Josh?
do that.
I think that at this point, in order to get more than 4 votes, Eva would have to vote. So anyone we try to get on the block at this point is like 90% good.
Let's get him.
Oh no. Dead votes are being used. Oh god.
Okay. It'll take 4 votes to tie, 5 to execute Josh. Starting with Charles.
Let's see. Oh, they'll tie it. Oh god.
I just think the fact that both travelers voted on Rick means that Evil wants Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evil really wants Rick.
I'm willing to reveal at this point that I'm the mutant, which is why I sort of want to lift off Rick here.
I knew it.
Yeah, I definitely don't believe that. You're just probably a minion.
Oh,
sure.
End
So-
of the day in 10.
Why else would you vote on Rick, who's like the most socially good player in the town, and like nominate him?
I want to exile the deviant. Have they been funny?
Yes. Oh, I know.
The Deviant has been funny today
Oh,
and
sorry, I
cannot be
missed it.
exiled.
Oh, sorry, I missed it.
So I
Well
think
done.
that makes
We don't get to do the vote and then see. We just get to know straight away.
In
Saves
the
time.
due to saving time, I'll say that. Ending the day in 5. Kate, you're on mute. Okay, cool. Rick is executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep.
So Justin being the mutant makes sense with my Night 1 amnesiac ability.
it works
But-
with my info as well.
Yeah. Does everyone?
Yeah, I mean,
Does
he
anyone
claims
remember?
Snake Charmer to me.
If that's the case and we trust Rick, then there is no Fangu.
Why
Why's
no
that?
Fangu?
Is the Savant info?
But why?
What part of the Savant info?
I wrote, correct me if I'm wrong, Rick, but when you put your info in chat, I wrote that there's either a Fangu in play, or a living mutant.
Yep.
So that's why I think Justin is the Fangu, because he's no longer a living mutant. He's now the Fangu.
All right, everybody. Kate has died in the night. Your final 3 is Josh, Villain, and Justin. Alex is the still alive traveler.
No.
Okay, Rick was the right kill.
Alex,
Hello.
you're gonna save this game.
I can save the game. What if I'm the only good player left?
How does that work?
Possible.
You,
Come on,
you
Alex,
better
be
be
funny.
funny.
Be funny.
Um,
Come on.
It better start laughing.
Guys,
No pressure.
this is no pressure. I can't do it anymore. I think I have to travel out. Like, I'm real nervous here.
Josh, you have your hands raised.
Yep. Just want to say I'm actually the lunatic. I saw my minions as Juin and Justin.
Yep.
I picked Vigor kill Juin on the first night and he died, and then ever since then I've been trying to kill Justin, but he hasn't died. So yeah, I don't know. The bluffs I got were Ravenkeeper, Cannibal, and Savant.
Okay.
Could we have a round robin?
Well, that's part of the
yeah.
round robin, I guess. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay. We can do a round robin, and anyone who can come back to having hands raised. Charles, do you want to go next?
I was the good bone collector. I gave it to Keith, who told me he was the fortune teller.
Alex?
I can't. I don't think I can
Under
say
shine.
anything. I mean,
Quick.
I was here yesterday, and so I joined yesterday, and I spoke to Justin, Alan, and Kate, and I asked them all if they're my demon, and they all said no, because I just wasn't convincing enough, and no one still adopted me, so I'm waiting. So maybe Josh is my last saving hope, if you're the demon.
All right. Keith.
Hello, I'm the fortune teller. On the first night, I selected Amelia and Alan. Why not? Fuck tradition after the last couple games. And I got a yes. Then I was summarily executed immediately. And the night after, that following night, I was bone collected by Charles, night 3. And I selected Amelia and Rick, and I got a no. This was the night of extra deaths.
All right.
Oh, me. I'm the mutant. I claimed Gambler at the start. because I don't know, gamblers don't die. I wanted to live till Final 3 because I just wanted to win as a living mutant. I thought that would be cool. Now I'm here. I do have a theory on who the demon is, so I'll get to that later.
Mate?
I'm the chef. I got a 1.
I'm the savant.
I'm the amnesiac. I've already shared my info. Rick, do you want to maybe share the savant info in chat for everyone to help world build?
Yep, I had it in there. It's gone, I think. Okay,
Go
I'll put it
again.
in again. Yeah.
Yep, thanks. Okay.
Is there any reason not to share Weedy, do you reckon?
No, I don't think there's any.
So I'm actually the savant. Rick was my grandmother. And all the info, I've just been feeding it to Rick. So, yeah. Rick's putting it in chat, so that's it.
I've been pit hagged into the mutant last night. I was previously the investigator who saw a widow between Rick and Josh.
Gambler, I gambled Kate on night 1 as the savant, and I gambled Juan on night 2 as the philosopher and died.
Balloonist, night 1 Quinn, then Justin, then Weedy, then Josh, and then Justin again.
That's interesting. Josh is claiming lunatic. Justin's claiming mutant. Very interesting.
Yep. I mean,
yeah,
in my world, one of them's a demon.
Yeah, I'm the fellow snake charmer who picked Josh on night 1. Then knew he was the lunatic. Who thought I was a minion. Then I picked Amelia. Tried to tell her she wasn't a demon, and then she decided that I was evil. And I now am tunneling hard on the villain in town.
I just want to say that. Oh no, you go, Alex.
Can I ask why Amelia died gambling Juan? That hasn't been resolved for me.
There just has to
Tag activation.
But I'm just asking, so Juan didn't change roles, which is something that he alluded to on like day 2.
Well, no, fellow snake charmer doesn't change the role; it gives you the ability of. So I'm still the.
Yeah, I
first.
know, but you vaguely kind of alluded to being pit hagged on day 2,
No, I
and I
never
thought that was
did.
the reason
I-
why Amelia died.
No.
You said well I started as the philosopher. I'll give you that, which made it
Yeah.
sound like you had changed.
I think maybe Amelia did die gambling Juan, and Juan is like a Vigor killed minion that's covering for Josh, who's claiming to have stake charmed.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
why
pretty
again,
sure I'm the lunatic,
That
not
would mean
actually the demon.
that would mean that one of Quinn or Weedy is evil. Because
yeah, I buy Quinn as being evil.
I think
don't
most people
think
would agree Quinn's evil.
Yeah.
Well, Quinn could just be the drunk, and Josh is just the demon.
I guess
Except
that
it doesn't work
also
with the
works.
fortune teller. I can't make any worlds work.
We've got a chef 1 as well.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
actually
need to
clocked
push on this.
Josh as the pit hag. The pit hag has to be probably still alive for Quinn to have claimed to have changed. The chef 1 being on Juan next to the other minion meant that he could give out the widow ping, knowing comfortably that there was no widow in play between the two of them. I can't believe Justin is the demon.
I think the problem with that is that it implies that Quinn is good, and I think there's no point.
It's good. It's good.
I think I didn't want to push on this because it was during the round robin, but I had been pit hagged last night. I was previously the investigator, but now I'm the mutant.
Just gonna take a sec to recognize hands, Josh.
So Quinn's making up full bullshit. First of all, second of all, there is no way in a million% that Justin is the mutant, because if he claims mutant in Final 3, he 100% gets executed. So he's just a minion, possibly got Star Pass 2. So yeah, that's what I want to say. I did see him as my minion as a Fengu. I mean, as a Vigor. So yeah, he could just have been Star Pass 2 at some point during the game. Yeah, I don't know how you don't get executed if you're a mutant and claim it in Final 3, so that's why I don't believe he's a mutant.
It's a timer for.
If it's a Vigor, then how do we have...
Wait, also, do we only have 20 seconds till the day ends?
No, I can't. I'm trying to cancel it, but I actually just can't.
You set the timer to 0 and it ends.
Oh yeah.
If it's a big
The
game,
timer is for final call, but I actually can't set it to 0. It says it must be non-zero.
Oh,
I just wanted to talk.
They must have
But
changed that.
we'll have the gong, and then I'll have only a live players talking for a little bit, and then it'll be time for nominations, or I'll be
Justin,
ending
who
the
are you
day.
planning on nominating?
I would go on Josh. I'll give you my world here.
Well, in that case, I'm happy to Dorito, and I'll nominate you.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Oh my gosh, people are turning vote on me. That's so sad. In my world, Quinn coming out and saying that he's an investigator turned into mutant just last night is obviously full of shit because I know I'm currently mutant. Josh saying that me claiming to be mutant on Final 3 and not getting executed is false because I claimed to be mutant yesterday when Rick was on the block trying to be executed instead of someone I believe that was good because his information supported my existence. Villain getting Detective Quinn first and then me. Yeah, could have been just minion into outsider into I forgot the rest. But getting Josh at one point, I think it was fourth, sort of conclude, and then me right after concludes to me that Josh is the demon because I'm currently an outsider. Josh is not the lunatic. With villain getting outsider twice in a row.
So
Chef one also. Sorry,
go. Yeah, I was just gonna say the only problem with this is that, like, if you are the mutant, you're getting executed here in Final 3.
I'll be ending the day in 30 seconds.
No, that's fine.
Unless there are nominations.
Didn't Alan nominate?
No, I haven't nominated yet. Oh wait, are we? When was the final call?
Oh no,
yeah,
30 seconds.
If Justin is currently the mutant, then Quinn could not have been pit hagged last night because they can't.
Quinn is evil.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Villain.
And then as well,
nominate Josh.
If Justin is the mutant, then it's not a Fangu game.
So Josh claimed Ravenkeeper to be part of his lunatic bluffs. We know from Rick, who we believe is good, that either Ravenkeeper or Chef is in play. If we believe Chef won, then that puts Josh with Juan, who claims to have seen the widow. Detective Quinn being evil, seeing a widow is also bullshit. So those two are evil, and that lines up with the Chef number, lines up with the balloonist pings, lines up with Savant info. Josh claiming to be lunatic on the final day is a bit too convenient.
Josh.
So the reason I didn't say it before now is because there's a Fengu on the script, and I did not want to get Fengu jump to, which I managed to do. So, also, Justin, if I'm the real Vigor Mortis, Justin is my minion and he just nominated me. So I refuse to believe that I am the real demon in this world. So I think Justin is like a real minion who got Star Pass to at some point. So that's what I'm going with here.
Okay. It'll take 2 to put Josh on the vote.
Then who was Sarah mad?
I mean, there's no widow.
Both travelers voted, guys. Put your hands down. What the fuck?
Who was Sarah mad then?
I tried there, Juan. Sorry.
Both travelers put their hands up. That's no way. No way is that right.
Josh could have been starting lunatic, caught the Fangu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy out for a Fangu.
Justin also could have been the same situation if he's really the mutant.
No, but like the Fangu would start knowing that you are an
Ending the day in
outsider.
10?
Well, I want to nominate
Yes, actually.
Justin, but then we can't do the Dorito. So do we still want to do the Dorito or what?
Okay, Josh, would you like to nominate?
Well, I'm going to nominate the person I think the demon actually is, which is Justin.
Okay. You have nominated Justin.
So if Justin really is the mutant, he could have been Fengu jump to, same as me. So possibility there. Also, I know I'm not the demon because my supposed minion voted on me or nominated me and then tried to get me killed. So I don't think I'm a real demon and he's real my minion. I think he's just on the evil team and probably is the demon at this point. I'm not sure about Alan, but yeah, Justin could just be taking up all the heat in this with Alan, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go with Justin being jumped to at some point, either Star Pass or Fengu jump.
Justin.
Well, if I'm the demon, I don't think we're beating 7 votes anyway. If you're really not the demon, then it would have been really funny that Keith got a yes ping on villain and he's still alive and about to win the game.
Fuck is this? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not the demon. I know.
Alright, I'm going to run the vote. 7 to tie, 8 to execute just instead.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, I
5
don't
is
think
not
we-
enough. Villain, will you be nominating yourself?
No, I will not be doing that.
Okay. In that case, Josh is executed and dies. Game is over. Let's go to the Grim.
It's just villain.
I'm not gonna leave you guys in suspense. The team that won that game is the evil team.
Villain.
Yeah, but which one? So it is a villain. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Josh, who was executed just then, was the Godfather. Josh had added in an extra outsider in this game. That extra outsider was Juan the Drunk.
Fuck you, Willow.
Juan the Drunk
Yes,
had
sir.
some funny impacts, such as clearing people that weren't
Clearing
the
Josh?
demon as
Yeah.
being the demon, but more
Sorry, Juan.
importantly, killing Amelia when Amelia gambled Juan on night 3, which caused the double kill. All right, then we'll move to our two travelers quickly. Charles was the good bone collector who did give the ability to Keith, the fortune teller. More on that later. Alex, however, was your evil deviant, who was funny on the first day they were here, but probably I would have allowed their death on the second day, honestly. Then we have Rick, our grandmother, who correctly saw Kate as the savant. We have Quinn, our widow, who widow poisoned May the chef to get a chef 1. So Keith and Kate's information was fully sober and healthy the entire time. Then we have Justin, who was the mutant. Technically, even if you'd put villain on the block, I probably would have still executed Justin for breaking madness.
Why?
In my
have
books,
to. You can't just let them do it in front of 3.
yeah, you can't just let the mutant do it go in the final day. But I wanted to play out the day because it's more dramatic one way or another to do so. And that of course leaves villain starting Imp, who was the Imp the entire time and was fortune teller yes on night 1.
3 evils in a row, Alan.
Why?
We have Weedy Amni. Weedy, do you want to do a final guess of your ability?
The player who is like the best, the player who the storyteller thinks is the best execution for the day, minus the demon.
It's pretty bang on. The exact wording was, you learn the player that the storyteller thinks would be fairest to be executed on that day. And so the goal of that ability was to bring you to a fair final 3, one way or another. Which did, in this situation, mean that you wouldn't learn the demon because there wasn't a Scarlet Woman, but you could have potentially. I did also have that if you made it to Final 3, you would not learn a player because it's not fair. The final day is not fair. So that's why you learned Justin on the first day, because killing the mutant when there's a Godfather in play is a pretty balanced execution and gives a lot of info for town. Quinn, the widow, because the evil team seem to have a good idea of what's happening, and executing the widow isn't that damaging to the evil team, but it's fair. And then Rick, because Rick was the grandmother who was sober, and they could have been a double kill. But yeah, subjective.
That's
Yeah,
what I
makes
like to
sense.
die.
That was
Great ability.
catfishing.
That's a good ability. I like that.
Yeah, it's
Well
cool.
done. Well done, Alan. That was very well played.
You know what's
Man,
funny?
that drunk
Alan?
just